Speak of this again.
Dungeon.
Nope, that's not the right game.
Live.
I'm
Okay,
not
it
playing
claims
Curse of
we're
Strahd. Oh, wait.
live.
We
I
could.
almost said that too, Erica.
You want? I'm ready.
For some reason, it took me right there when I logged in, and that's never happened before. So that's just
Trying to save you
Hey, I see
from
us.
what's about to happen.
Oh, look at that map
Oh,
layout.
there we go.
Creepy. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, and now I need to tweet it out, and then we're good to go. So I guess we
Tweet
could just
out.
use Total Party Kill Live, huh?
Yep, that's what we do.
Except when you do that, Jason, now I'm looking at your YouTube page on the. There
Oh,
we go.
okay, that's
Oh
fine.
no, you inceptioned it briefly.
It's gone now. It'll never come back. I guess tabs. I guess Streamlabs doesn't know that Safari tabs are different from Windows.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't really care about that
Okay.
unless
Well-
you pointed it directly at a browser source.
Well,
which
we're
I
live
tested.
and everything, and
Well,
all of
we're
our
streaming.
I'm alive!
all our pictures are there with the proper names of the characters, and it's everything, which is
Oh, I should
Whoa.
change my-
fancy.
I'm not used to this
Very
fanciness.
fancy.
I'm used to
Yeah, I
Jason
mean-
saying, it's not worth it for this game.
Yeah. No, I tried. Well, it had some technical issues, but Dan made a good suggestion. So if it fails this time, it's Dan's fault.
It's not how I see it.
All right, we are ready. Technically we're ready. I
Well-
don't know how we are emotionally. Emotionally, I leave that to all of
I'm
you.
panicking.
Could we be prepared?
I'm a sock full of broken glass being baked into a casserole.
Ooh,
Wow.
casserole's
All
nice.
right.
Not when they're full of
No,
broken glass.
wait. You all seasoned
Well,
the
if it's
wrong
in the
part of
sock,
that.
if it just stays in the sock, it doesn't matter. You just eat around the sock.
That is the dangerous thing about a sock full of broken glass. That's how I got this.
A hand?
This is all they left of it,
Oh.
neighbor.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, how'd you lose the hand?
Well, I was in Pittsburgh.
Oh
Oh, work it. Work the arm.
no! Oh, okay.
That's why you leave a note.
Ah!
All right. Let's play some
Oh,
D
so
and
did we
D.
watch that movie?
I don't understand.
Question is, will he dub in the noise in the pre-show banter?
No,
No.
it's way too much work.
Disappointing.
Are we all prepared for Dungeons and Dragons?
I'm
Why
recording.
not?
That's
That is what we call
No.
prepared. That is our kind of
Not
prepared.
even close.
Do we have the proper things open and your whatever? I
Stop
was gonna
stalling,
say-
Scott.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me get one thing open. Okay,
Oh,
now I'm
see
ready.
Goodness. Well,
This
good
is
night,
not your
everybody.
NSFW campaign.
That's right.
Steve.
Keep it clean.
It was
This
my
is
beard.
very
I was-
S for W.
For the
Very
kids.
SFW.
For the
beard.
kids.
You know, I don't know how I was so unprepared, but the level of unprepared I was huge.
Wake
Did we
up,
ever find
Glenn's
out
kids.
whether Annette's proper in-laws watched the stream of that?
Like they
we
watched
think
10
she just
seconds.
had it on for a few seconds.
And they're
Oh,
like, oh.
good. Yeah. Quickly turned
You don't
off.
want to. It's like looking
Yeah.
at the sun. You got to be careful.
I mean, it was kind of like it's like when my mom listened to TPK and she was like, "Oh, it was just a lot of people
Oh.
talking really loud at each other. It's kind of like
Yeah.
car talk."
That's it.
It's all the
care
crap
for it.
I used to hear coming out of my basement 20 years ago.
Frickin' frack.
Yep.
All
Let's
right.
get
All
this
right,
Cars talk
Crick
start.
McNulty,
All
take
right.
it away. Yeah, take it away.
Recording.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. I am a dungeon master. My name is Scott McNulty. That means we are playing Dark Sun, everyone's somewhat favorite D&D campaign setting. It's my favorite D&D campaign setting. But
My
is
favorite
it-
campaign setting.
Oh, look at that. That's Tony Sindelar, who is playing this game with me. Hello, Tony.
Hi, Scott. Tony Sindelar, he, him, his. I'm here playing Regdar, just a normal guy. He's secretly a wizard. Spoilers for
What?
Whoa.
the
no.
podcast
Whoa.
that you are listening to.
Gasp.
Spoiler for previous episodes of Total Party
Wait a
Kill
minute.
you hopefully
Hold
listened
it.
to.
There's a wizard in this party?
No.
What the hell?
Everything.
That would be illegal. Next thing you know, I'd admit that I could read or that I care about public health care. All of these outlawed in Dark Sun.
Aline Sims seemed the most shocked, so she is next.
Never would have guessed. I play Shara, the Air Genasi rogue, and our pronouns are she, her.
Jason Snell just took a drink, so I thought
Yes.
I'd call on him.
That means I'm ready to go. Dark Sun is the first D&D campaign setting I ever participated. So, of course, it's first in my heart chronologically. And I am playing Carlos, who is a half human, half someone else. I don't know what he is. He's a mole, except
Someone else?
we're in 5e, so it's he's a
Half
half human, half
donkey?
dwarf.
Have to.
Oh,
He is a
dwarf.
mole, and which is like a mule but different. And he likes to run and hit things. That's Carlos. He is not a wizard, but knows some wizard spells because of Regdar. So he knew.
You're
Regdar
level
was a
one
wizard.
of. You're one bit wizard. You're like 1/7 wizard. On
He's,
your
Regdar
Regdar side.
He's a magic initiate. So
Yeah.
basically, he's been to Regdar's magic
You're a wizard.
school.
Wizard intern.
He knows some
unpaid.
dumb spells, which is right up his
Yeah.
alley.
You're minoring in wizard.
Yeah. Don't mind our kids.
Erica Inside is also here.
I am playing Zotasha, a tiefling mystic. Our pronouns are she, her.
I feel like I always call on Steve Lutz last, so I will call him penultimately.
Ooh, I like that. Penultimately.
I
Wow.
may have made a mistake.
Penultimate.
It'll never happen again.
Hey, I am playing Kachka, a 3-creen bard who loves a good hootenanny, but there are not a lot of hootenannies to be found down here in whatever portally place we are in, which
We're in the
name
plunging
escapes me.
Lots of water, few hootenannies. But if
But
you
lots
reverse
of
that,
plunging.
There's
lots of
cultists though.
hootenannies,
With
few
with
water.
cultists around, there's always a chance of a hootenanny.
it's true.
They love it.
And when Dan Morin's around, there's always a chance of a cultist.
70% chance of cultist activity today. Yes, that's me. I'm playing Omlal, the Goliath Barbarian. Our pronouns are he, him. And of all the campaigns I've played in, this is truly the one with the darkest sun and the least water.
Until today.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
water
There's
in
a lot of
my
water.
Dark Sun. That's because I like to think of it as my player's tears. So
You
let's
know-
get into it.
Scott, if
Uh,
I had been running this adventure, I just would have replaced it with lava, which would have been 100 times more. Or actually, hold on, one better, blood.
Oh, there you go.
Functionally equivalent, I
And
guess. but-
anywhere I go from that, much worse. So,
Flaming blood.
yeah.
Why stop at blood?
Yep.
Well, we are in the plunging torrents, not the bleeding torrents, because I am a kind and merciful dungeon master. When we last left
let us
off,
agree that you're a dungeon master.
you had come to the elemental portal of the plunging torrents. This is, fun fact, your second elemental portal. I will quickly
It's not
describe
fun.
it for people who perhaps do not remember. An island rises from a lake at the epicenter of 3 roaring waterfalls. Flutes of rose, ivory, and lavender coral fringe the island. Above the island floats a gigantic shimmering globe of water. Smaller globes of water emerge from it, drifting outward, hovering in the air a few feet above the surface of the lake. The ambient light reveals this cavern ceiling 80 feet above the island and hung with countless stalactites. Also notable was Gar Shatterkill, your old buddy, the prophet of Ol Hydra. Ol Hydra being one of the elemental princes, or
Oh, Hydra, old pal.
Good old Hydra.
and
How I
as you
hate
were
him.
coming into the room, Ol Hydra was emerging from the large hovering bubble in the center of the room. Ol Hydra is kind of, think of a sentient moving tidal wave, and you've got yourself an idea of what Ol Hydra looks like. And there are also a couple of crocodiles swimming around in here. Also of note, there are 4 kind of spouts of water in kind of cardinal points around the room, hovering within or really encased in those. And yes, my beautiful rendition of them are blue swirls on the map, very crudely drawn. Some are swirls, some are just inept circles. Are halflings who seem to be trapped there, and you can see some kind of faint energy connecting them to the globe in the center of the room. Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw.
No.
All right,
Ah.
then you all fail.
No, I said,
Golly
oh,
gee.
Oh, I thought you said no.
I was shocked. I was in shock. Wisdom, you said.
Well,
Well,
for Regdar, the
I'm not
wisest of the
Good at
wise.
that.
11 for Carlos.
9 for Omlal.
Also an 11 for
23.
Kachka.
What?
look at you.
Whoa!
What?
I'm a mystic. I hang out in cults, even though I'm not a member of them.
All right. Well, everyone, what did you get, Shara?
12.
So everyone but Zatasha suddenly has a quick kind of mental image of a place that is precious to them, like a landscape that is precious to them. And you quickly watch.
File not found.
Define
Sand.
precious as you would like. And you kind of watch it quickly
Pottery barn.
become verdant, and kind of like a stream starts to go through it. And then very quickly, the water turns into raging torrents. People are drowning. The world is nothing but an endless sea.
Amlal sighs
Whoa, we
happily.
want water. That's too much water. No, that's too much water. We want like a little bit of water. That's way too much.
And Gar
We find it
Shatterkeel
very comforting.
yells out. Gar Shatterkeel is holding a trident, and he yells out to you very loudly, you've come to witness our triumph. Join us. I'm glad that you are joining us.
Nope.
I mean,
we're
we're here.
We're not joining him, right?
Some of them have
No.
the membership insignia on their heads. They can,
I very forcefully say no telepathically.
me only auditing this class.
Yeah.
So what would you
Ragnar-
like to do?
Ragnar says, "I remember that time I drowned. I don't want to do that again."
Hmm.
There's no lobsters that I can see, right?
Just a couple of large crocodiles.
Oh well, that's fine then.
So it seems like maybe the halflings are being used as a power source for this ritual. Was that
Yeah.
the implication here?
Seems like the ritual would go a lot faster if they'd grabbed some elves. or
They should have
something,
used
but-
fullings.
Are they
Yeah.
suspended? Did you say
Yeah,
they're suspended in the air, or are they just right above the water?
They're
They're
like
on water
in a
spouts.
spout. of
They're
water.
within the water.
So
Yeah,
do we
that's
think
not
we
where you
can
wanna be.
do we think we can stay ingratiated long enough to like let us get past the crocodiles onto the island? Because that would make life way easier.
Possibly.
It's like, oh yeah, we're here to
But
come
within
see this
within
close
range
up.
of the elemental.
Well,
that's
someone has just mentally shouted, "No!"
no,
Also-
I only did that I did that specifically to
Like-
Dan's character, to
Oh.
Amlal.
Oh, okay.
And there is
Nice.
like a
All right.
I can
hydra.
only do it to one
Yeah,
person at
makes
a time.
sense.
Okay.
good backpedal.
Then I will.
That wasn't a backpedal. That's literally what I did.
Is this Gar here?
That is Gar.
Oh,
and that's
man.
the hydra.
And
This
that's
is
the big.
all
That's the
hydra.
title.
Based-
Yes, it's
based
a
on the-
large wave.
Based on the previous ritual that we saw in the air temple,
Mhm.
do I think that if the halflings die early, it's just going to let Hydra out faster? Or do I think that taking out the halflings might short circuit the ceremony, or at least make it a little tougher?
Give me an Arcana check.
Amlal, jump in the
We
portal.
definitely saw this
Okay,
happen before.
He can't take your soul.
that's right. Don't have one.
Yep.
Not to give. It's already been
Ah.
mortgaged.
Yeah.
That's not
And
a
the
good
key is
roll.
to sell. You double mortgage yourself.
I got a 12.
Give me a perception check.
All right.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
I got a 10.
Uh,
Now
Use
give
my
me a
good roll for
diplomacy
the
check.
wisdom.
I'll just go through them all.
Dungeoneering.
I want you to succeed.
Animal handling.
You
How
you
about
are
religion?
uncertain.
Yeah. How about medicine?
Animal
I don't think
handling.
Religion
Yeah,
is
like
really
none
good.
of,
Yeah.
none of those are intelligence based, which is what I was kind of.
I'm gonna do a little sleight of hand. Let's just a little follow the red lady.
Wait, no,
Wait,
Arcana is.
Arcana is intelligence based.
Yeah, it is, and I still sucked. So never mind. I take it back. That's backpedaling right
So
there.
you sense that they are related in some way, but you're not sure.
All right.
The halflings?
Could I make a similar check, or is that cheating?
That is not cheating.
There's
You
no
can-
cheating in Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, I rolled a sad
94.
14.
You rolled a
14.
94, Tony. 94.
All right,
There is
Oh.
cheating. Never mind.
Yeah,
Uh,
I rolled
give
a
me-
14.
A perception check.
What? My eyes are bad. They're based on my actual eyes.
That
I rolled
was a
a
mistake.
10.
Okay.
10.
So you are also equally unsure.
Oh, Shara
All
might
right,
know.
hold on. Wait a second. Almost gonna give this a try.
All right, I'm all.
While
You can
everybody
all-
else is looking around, I
You can all give me a
I
perception
have
check if you like.
Okay, why not?
I got a 2 on my Arcana check.
It sounds right.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Nice.
how's your perception, Dan? That's the important thing.
I rolled a natural
11.
20, and I've got nothing. So 20
20 on
perception.
All right. Well, the Kachka notices that Alhydra is actually has exited the portal. So
Oh, okay. So that
Well
didn't matter.
crud.
I thought you said
All right.
eggs in the portal, and I was like,
Okay, now
I
I
also
want to
heard
hop
that
in the
at
portal.
first. No. That's nice.
Can we all just hop in the portal?
Yeah, it's probably better wherever that guy came from.
This side sucks now.
Dan, we sell this guy your Umlaw soul. We sell Umlaw soul. The key is we sell Umlaw soul to each of the 4 elementals.
Yeah, I got bad
then-
news for you. I'm upside down on my soul mortgage.
Well, but then they go to war over each other, and we just
you
like.
Underwater.
You declare soul bankruptcy then and walk and sell your assets to
Well,
Carlos.
no, I mean, if you sell your soul to several gods, you basically are like immortal.
you
because
become a
they don't-
god.
Well, no, you don't become a god, but they don't want to
It's,
let you die until the soul is litigated.
I've started a business around this. It's a sole proprietorship.
Oh.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. I saw Soul Mortgage open for Goo Goo Dolls back in '98.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I rolled a 15 to a perception check. Do I notice the same thing?
You do.
Okay.
Well, we've all rolled
Boy.
stuff.
Hey,
What would
everybody.
you like to do?
The tidal wave is out of the portal.
It feels like the question is, could we try to knock the halflings out of their little water spouts, or do we need to try to get Gar Shatterkeel, who might be involved? I don't know what our strategy is here.
I really
wanna
thought your
yell
suggestion was going to be knock all Hydra back into the portal. I was like,
I
that is
thought
a
about
tall
that
order.
one too, but that might be hard.
I like it.
Redgar is studying all Hydra, and he's thinking about how he's a water monster and what things would be good against. Like, is a fireball not going to be effective on a water monster, or is it going to be double effective?
While people are thinking, I would
Give me
like
an
to
Arcana check.
shout to Dagar
17.
Shatterkeel. This is amazing. Look at the glory of Ol Hydra. What can we do to protect him, or it, or them? I'm totally going to do the
Wink.
opposite, but I want to know what it says. And
Yeah, we
I have
got that.
I have
Does all Hydra
advantage-
have any favorite foods or least favorite poisons?
Yeah, any allergies we should be aware of, just in case.
Prior
So-
medical conditions.
What damage should I
advantage.
protect it from?
I have advantage on my deception checks.
All
so-
right, give me a deception check. And Regdar, you know that based on the fact that it's probably a water elemental, it does not have any particular
Weaknesses.
Immunities?
the other one.
Defenses.
I forget the opposite of immunity, but
Weaknesses.
Vulnerability.
vulnerabilities. There you
Vulnerabilities,
go.
that's the
Thank
one.
you.
I got
I'm
a
sleepy.
We're
I got a
we're a team here,
15.
Scott. All right.
15
But-
on my deception check.
I will tell you very quickly that it does have a boatload of, well, not a boatload of
A potload?
So that would be appropriate.
and condition immunities. So
great.
you know that it can't be poisoned, it's immune to cold and acid, it can't be charmed, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained.
Well, that's
All right.
annoying.
Maybe it'll fall and I can cast Featherfall on it.
So Gar
It hates
Shatterkeel
falling.
says, what I forgot, tell me again what you said to him.
I said this. This is amazing. All Hydra is glorious. What can we do to protect him? What do we need to make sure? These.
He says,
Blanket or pillow?
all Hydra needs no protection. You must just marvel in her might and heed her commands.
I got nothing to say to that.
No. Thinking no. How we
And now
doing?
you will notice that Gar Shatterkeel, as I said before, has a trident. It is a fancy looking trident. It has, it's a steel trident decorated with bronze barnacles along the upper part of its haft. It has
Saying you decorate it with barnacles is really just like, oh yeah, I meant to leave those here and never clean them off.
has a sea green jewel just below the tines and a silver
Wow.
shell at the end of its haft.
Now he,
Really,
he
it's a
specifically
little
bought the
gaudy,
bee barnacler
frankly.
from the TV ad in order to do that. So
And
feels
you
like
will
like
recall,
a thing you'll see at a beach house.
you'll all recall the last time you fought an elemental prophet. She also had a special
Spear?
weapon.
yeah,
A spear or
And
something?
you
isn't that what took your soul, Amlal?
it
Yep.
did.
It's not split hairs.
And you'll also recall, surely, that in order, the way you closed the portal was you threw that spear into the portal.
Yeah. Do we really want to close the portal with the thing on this side, though? Is the question.
I'm just reminding you of things
Is
I mean,
that the only
ideally,
way
you
to
may
do it?
not
Yes.
remember.
yeah. The ideal situation would be to close it with it like half in and half out.
So
And you
is
all
it enough? Is it enough for this thing to be through for it to wreak, permanent damage on?
I mean, that's what we had.
on Athos?
We all had a headache about that.
Or
yes.
does it need access to something on the other side of the portal? I mean, does the portal need to remain open for it to?
I mean, probably is the
destroy
portal where
Athos?
is water continuing to gush out of the portal?
I feel like I wasn't briefed
So-
well enough before I was sent on this mission.
I don't really know much about what's happening. So yes, that's a good question, Regdar. You notice that. So this is a very large room, and it's full of a lot of water. Now you're not super conversant with water, but you've been had a lot of.
Well, hey, I
water.
almost drowned once. I almost drowned once. Fought a lobster. What more is there to know about water?
He's
know-
had the
you know how
fully
it
immersed
works.
experience. Not all of us have.
Yeah.
And so you
All right,
know
here.
that in a room this large, to fill a vessel this large, it would take a lot of water for you to notice that the water level is rising. And in fact, you notice that the water level is rising very quickly.
All right, so
Oh,
here's
dear.
my feeling about it. The portal's currently open. Seems like that's the opposite of what we want. So
Yep.
closing it really can't hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait,
Especially
is
it's
the
going to be
level
hard
rising
to.
because water is streaming out of the portal, or is it just rising?
So water is coming out of the portal. It looks like, that is part of the reason why.
Okay. Seems like we got to close this portal one way or the other.
Yep.
Whether we push the other
Yeah.
thing in or not.
All right, so how close can we get before they decide that we're, realize we're not on their side? That's the real question.
Shara, lead the way.
Oh,
Oh boy.
The bravery
Everybody
of
else
Regdar.
swims a step backwards.
No, I mean we need to follow Shara. Otherwise, we're gonna watch her get murdered from a distance.
Old
Um,
Hydra's
and
moving. So is
All
Carlos.
Hydra has
Alright.
slipped into.
I'm not sure
the
which is
lake.
more dangerous.
Okay.
Can we really?
As soon as it gets to a point where it's within about 20 feet of 40 feet of something else, I am going to crack off a mind storm and basically probably start combat, because unfortunately everything's really spread out. I was like, oh my gosh, I could use an area of effect, and then I was like, wait a minute, no, everybody's really far from each other. So
It's a big map.
The
Those
challenge
are
here
big
too-
crocodiles.
the challenge is
They
also
are
going to
big
be that if Regdar and I are unruined, we cannot move very fast.
Yeah. How deep is the water?
How deep is the water? It is. I will tell you right now.
It's too deep.
It is 20 feet deep.
What? I'm not 20 feet tall.
eh.
Wait,
Seems
Regdar,
like the
I'll
oversight.
stand on your shoulder.
All
Love
right.
it.
And
is that it?
That is pretty much it.
Is it
Okay.
too late to carve a rune into my forehead?
you're-
Never too late to
Brandon,
carve a
you
rune in
can
your
do
forehead,
it.
Dad.
You've got plenty
Sorry,
of pointy
yeah,
things.
right.
An effective one?
Regdar pulls out a
Oh, that's a
dagger and
Different question.
well, so wait a minute. So this whole conversation has been happening while Regdar has been slowly drowning.
Treading water. You can
Where
float.
did he
I'm not-
learn
You're
that?
right on my back. You're right on my back.
Yeah, not well.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, I
I
could
pulled
be holding it
floaties
up.
out of
Don't
my
do it.
bag.
Midway across
Put
the
them
river,
on
he's going to
Regdar's
sting you.
lap.
All Hydra
Yep.
has moved
It's
within.
in my nature.
Oh wait, no, it has not.
Yeah, and I just
She
realized
has
he's
that.
too far away for me to do the thing I wanted to do anyway, so
Oh, all right,
I
well,
can't
then
do that.
She's going there.
I'm gonna go ahead and swim closer.
And I will say, once she is in the water, you kind of know where she is just because of the torrents, but she's difficult to
Water.
kind of.
See, making out water on water. That makes sense.
Yes.
I would like to help Regdar and Almal since I can currently swim. I don't have any I don't necessarily think that once we turn on them that the carving in my forehead is still going to be useful. Like for all I know, Gar Shatterheel can just turn that crap off at a moment's notice. So I would
that's
like
a good
to
point.
work on getting myself and Regdar and Almal, who don't have the thing, to the island as quickly as possible. So that's what I want to do is just swim toward the island and hope that
Island.
Gar Shatterheel doesn't start complaining as we do it.
Okay. And so everyone who has, just a reminder, everyone who has that carving in their forehead has a swim speed, which is same as their normal movement. Everyone who doesn't is at half speed.
Now,
Is
remind
it
me, did-
helpful to be
did-
dragged along by somebody who can swim at a normal speed? Does that like work out to 3/4 for all of us?
Sure.
All right. I can get about that close because I can move twice and I can move 20 feet each time. assuming these are still 5-foot squares.
Remind me, Scott, did Gar disappear last time, or did he just descend into the lava or whatever it was in the room?
He
that we
descended
were?
into the
He
water.
descended. He walked across it and
Okay.
then slowly descended.
So
Very
he did not
dramatic.
turn invisible, as far as I could tell. From,
Right.
You couldn't see him, but no, he did not turn.
That's-
So if I'm dragging Regdar and or Almal,
oh
I
no,
can get this
my
far
beer is
with them.
invisible. What happened?
I can't see it.
Oh, thank God it came back.
Oh.
All right, so that's how far I
Uh,
can get in one turn.
Okay, so
Okay.
what is the plan here? Everyone's just moving towards the island.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
heading out there so we can enjoy the
We
show.
were invited. We were invited to the island. It would be rude
Yep.
not to go to the island.
Yeah, I will like telepathically say person by person that yeah, let's pretend until we can get to get to Triland where we can actually maybe do something.
So
Cloud is on
are
the move.
people? Here's a map question: are people moving with the little squares as their move? Is that right?
The little
Five,
squares
yeah.
are your moves. Yes,
Okay.
Right. Just
Good to know.
great.
No need to brag.
I'm just saying. You
We're just
noticed
going to
it.
split these crocodiles here and head
All
over
right.
to land.
I'll try to
The
get
old
everybody up to
saying.
the
Split those crocodiles.
up to the island.
Oh, the crocodiles are moving too.
Everybody's moving.
One big happy family. Oh, good. Yeah.
This
This
is
Hey.
the worst dance party I've ever been to.
Hey, Gar
Gar
Shatterkeel.
Shatterkeel
Hello.
says,
Hey,
you
Gar
have-
Shatterkeel, what's the crocodile?
Wow, what?
the croc is something.
I'm gonna wave to him, and unless somebody stops me, I'm gonna headbutt him.
No,
I
where are
don't
you
think
going?
Somebody stop me.
How is no? Unless you say I'm going to headbutt this guy, unless someone stops me, I don't think they're going to know.
I probably
you see
can
him
tell.
doing this.
It's just like a lot. Like, the key is to do a lot of
Winding
like, lot
up.
of stress, a lot of
Yeah,
winding up.
I'm like,
stress.
I'm like, getting my neck kinks out.
All right,
know,
what
I'm real
are
good at
you
insight. I know what's about to happen.
I mean, and by headbutt him, I mean stab him with a greatsword because that does.
Hey, you know
I
what?
feel-
Kachka's
I
going to get in the water over here by the island, but within like distance of pretty close to the island so that she can determine if the rune turns off.
doing? Okay.
Good to know.
Oh, and I should
I-
say, the closer you get to the island, the more shallow the water becomes. So once you're right near the island, within 10 feet of the island, it's only 5 feet deep.
That's still annoying.
Although the water is rising.
Yes. To the high ground.
All right, so what do you want to do? Gar Shatterkeel looks at you and says, "Supplicate yourself before all Hydra."
All right.
And we
So
say, supplicate this.
yeah, Alma will totally bend down like he's about to, but then he'll come up with the greatsword and try to just like stab him upward. That's what I'm doing. That's my move.
All right, you will roll
Wait,
to hit.
Amlal, no.
No,
Oh,
I'm
We
gonna do
will
it.
all roll initiative after that.
All right. Cool beans. Stabbing.
God.
24.
24 will hit.
Stabbing like the
Yeah.
doodah man.
Somewhat. Oh, I can re-roll one of those, and I'm going to because boy, I rolled a 1 on one of them. Oh, 2, much better. 13 slashing damage.
All right.
Do I just get one action, Scott, or do I get
Yes.
okay? Sorry, technically I get to attack twice as part of my action.
Sure.
Cool beans.
At a crazy Amlal's damage warehouse, we're slashing damage all week long.
Sadly, I'm guessing a 12.
Well,
Might not
bounces
hit
off
Gar
his
Shatterkeel.
barnacle encrusted shoulder.
Barnacles. My
Hmm.
only
Blue
weakness.
Oh, barnacles.
That's a
Barnacles.
great.
Yeah.
That's a great
Everybody roll initiative, please.
Sure.
Regdar rolled a 1. He was not surprised by Almal's actions, but he was surprised how quick they were. So the timing was. Regdar was still half drowning. Regdar really should have put some kind of plan together, huh?
We're not big on those.
I said that like
Yeah,
several
I guess
years
it-
ago.
Plenty of time.
There's always expeditions retreat.
Yes.
Yeah, I
That
had
is
I
true.
maybe rolled better on any of my rolls, I could have come up with a plan, but I didn't have enough information to actually plan anything.
Amla doesn't plan, which is actually a virtue because that means he is free to stab people.
Very true. Yeah. So Tasha usually likes to have a plan, but right now she is completely mystified by literally everything that is happening around her. So she's.
I mean, this
flailing.
is, we've only seen this once before.
Yeah, but usually I know what's going on. I generally have a much better understanding. And right now,
And Zatasha wasn't there. Zatasha hasn't seen this once before.
no, yeah, Zotasha was there.
Was
Yeah.
Zatasha was there when
Presta
Alma?
died. Presta died
Before-
before.
Yeah,
Or-
Presta died
Yes.
Oh, okay.
the horrible air dungeon.
Right.
Right.
In real world time, what, like 2 weeks ago?
Was it even that long?
No, not even that long.
Like 3 or 4 days?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
A couple days.
Seems like longer.
All right.
It was
So
smart of us to all cluster in between all of these creatures. Good.
Mhm.
It may be that we had to be here, but it does kind of complicate this combat.
Yeah, but now that we're like right up next to the thing, maybe I can take a closer look at it and figure out,
Maybe you can look at it from the inside.
Mm.
So Olhydra rises up from the water and shoots a jet of water right at Umlal.
Me? I didn't do nothing.
Refreshing.
You tried to stab Gar Shatterkill with a straight
I
sword.
did stab Gar Shadowkill. Credit where credit is due.
Where did that roll?
Oh, guess all Hydra missed.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's weird. I'll do this the old-fashioned way. Does a 21 hit?
Someone somewhere, probably. Okay, yeah.
All right, so 2 jets of water
Two?
slam into
Double
Bill of
refreshing.
goods.
to Umlal. Give me 2 strength checks, please.
2 strength, just straight up strength or saving throws?
Saving throws.
Saving throws. 19
All right.
and 26.
All right. So, all right. You are kind of buffeted by this 2 very powerful jets of water. You feel like they would be enough to knock you over, but you summoned your strength and you were made of sterner stuff, so you keep your feet.
They're taking
Beneath you.
damage?
Yes.
Oh.
I just have to roll a lot of dice.
You had to remind him.
I was going to be talking about how refreshing it was.
So you take 36 points of damage.
36, you say?
That's a hell of a jet of water.
Well,
Two.
that's bad.
Two.
I was not at full health either, which was not great, I realize. I'm at 29.
Okay.
Hey.
I will be raging as soon as I get the chance, which will extend that a little bit. But boy, I could use some healing.
All right, Carlos, you heard the man.
Okay. Scott, can I attempt to take the trident from Gar Shadowkeel? Just wrest it from his hands?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to try that. I'm just going to grab it.
All right. Give me a strength check. This will be an opposed strength check.
23.
All right.
Ow. That's why he's called Carlos D. Dwarf.
My rolls are not coming up, so I will just once again roll this myself. D&D Beyond.
Do everything
I
yourself.
have to do everything. All right, so you grappled him, so you're kind of pulling and pushing each other, and it looks like you are nearly getting the upper hand.
Okay.
It's a full action to grab those kinds of things.
Yep.
Umlal.
Hey, it's me. Well, I am been refreshed, and now I'm angry. So I will use my bonus action to enter my rage, and then I will attempt to stab Gar Shadowkeel again while Carlos has his attention. That is a 16.
That will miss Gar Shadowkeel.
But that's a bummer. I will try again with my second attack. Ugh, that was a natural 1. Well, crud.
You've been shaken up by your soggy nature.
Yeah, I'm just not used to being this damp.
This is probably the dampest you've ever been.
That's really, yeah. I mean, I was just in water, but like it's a little different when you're
This is
standing on
like
dry land.
Elemental
Like
water.
SeaWorld damp. Cool. I guess I'm done.
All right, crocodiles go.
Crocodiles, go!
My favorite anime.
Oh, and what shall
I would
we
watch that.
do?
I think it's about to be my least favorite.
Yeah.
This was gonna go here and attempt to bite Umla.
Need better armor, guys.
My armor class is 10 and I'm level 7. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, mine's 12.
So you
I think Scott gave me a previously owned sheet for armor.
does a yes, a 21 hits. So you are grappled by this crocodile, and you'll be able to try and get yourself out on your turn if you like, or maybe you just want to surrender to the crocodile, and you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Well, that's halved. So I take 5.
And let's see, nobody else is too well. Carlos did something, so this crocodile is gonna jump up here, and this one. So they're kind of surrounding Carlos, and they're both gonna try and bite him because that's what crocodiles.
Carlos, don't get bitten. It sucks.
Well, one certainly misses, but 23.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, so Carlos, you are also grappled. Surround you, but miss most of you. So you don't take as much damage as Umla.
So wait a second. Is damage number 2 crocodiles?
Well, one missed, and the other did not roll
Check your
very
math.
well.
It's fine.
Hey, I don't make crocodiles. Crocodiles make you. I don't know what I'm talking about. Kachka.
All right. So first, good to know.
Thought it was like
Second
some kind
question
of
is
logic
this,
puzzle.
is the top of this island like some distance up? Is there a cliff here? It looks like there's 2 levels.
The top. So you mean the rim around the lake here?
Yeah.
Yes, it's 20 feet up.
And what about the island we're on?
Oh, the island you're on. No,
Yeah,
so
that's what I
the
mean.
the water. Oh, I'm sorry. So since you're standing next to it, you notice the shape of the underneath of the room here, the floor, as you might call it, slopes up to the island. So there's not a lip. It's kind of like, a small underwater mound is poking out from.
Sure, but the island itself looks like it has sort of a two level.
Piers?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, yeah, I guess that's like 2 feet up. It's like a larger rock underneath the.
Just an accent island on top of the island.
Exactly.
Yeah,
On top of
take,
and
take
on,
one thing
hovering-
off island.
Hovering above it is this large watery globe that
A
water is
watery
coming out of.
globe, you say? Interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting. Trying to figure out if I want to do some damage or if I want to start with the healing. Don't really want Omlal to go down. And
wouldn't matter.
Garshatterkeel is coming up pretty quick here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remind me if we move diagonally, or how do we deal with that? Can we move diagonally?
You can move diagonally.
Are you a
Do we just
are you a
use
bishop
a single
or a queen?
Second question, are these really 10-foot squares? The map says 10 feet per square.
The larger squares are 10 feet squares. The ones that your tokens are bound to are 5 feet.
Okay, because the map seems to have them as 10.
Well,
Map's
please
wrong.
change that.
Changes everything. So actually, so this 50 feet should really be 25.
Correct.
So I don't have to move at all. That's kind of neat. Okay, so
Lazy.
yeah, I love it. Yeah, so I play a quick power chord on my my Cleatar, and I cast Aura of Vitality. if you could make me invisible, I can keep this up without getting attacked because I have to use concentration for this.
You need to send that to Zatasha.
Just a thought. Oh, are you? Sorry, I
Yeah,
thought
I was
that
the
you
one
were
that
the
made
one who
you
was.
invisible.
I'll let Zatasha know that then. But she may have already used her invisibility, so it may be pointless. So having used my action on casting that spell, I can use my bonus action to give Omlal 2d6 hit points. And that is 7 hit points for you, Omlal.
Gladly.
And I have everyone's favorite part of the podcast, a Roll20 update. I've fixed the issue with the squares, so the ruler tool
I
is
saw
accurate.
that. It's awesome. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to step up. No, you know what? I'm going to stay right where I'm at because these crocodiles. If I float out here, is everybody still within my aura? Yes, they are. Okay, so I'm going to float or walk on the 5-foot shelf, 1 square south.
All right. Very dramatic.
Thanks.
Gar Shatterkeel's turn. Carlos, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
I was gonna just say, uh-oh.
Crit.
Nice.
Oh, excellent.
That seems wrong. You need to roll that again.
I mean, he
It's
can
very
still
dramatic.
even a broken Carlos is right
That's a good
twice a
one.
day.
That's-
Carlos has done a lot of working on himself.
Carlos is good under pressure sometimes.
You're just saying that because you taught
Pressure.
him how to cast Cure Wounds or something.
Thunderwave. It was
I think it's
Thunderwave.
just magic missile. Wave. Yeah.
All right. All right. We will attempt. Give me a strength check, Carlos.
Oh.
Don't bother.
I'm having some real bad audio problems here, which are also on the stream where my audio is just cutting out every couple of minutes.
Oh no.
So
Sorry.
I have no idea what's going on, but I'm wise. I rolled a crit, so that's all I know.
You did. Nothing happened. So he attempted to do something. And now give me a strength saving throw. Or just a strength roll, actually, not a saving throw. Carlos.
24.
All right. And so he decides that he's going to beat that, and he rips the drown from your hands. Everyone who's near him can drown is the name of his trident.
Okay.
Can make a attack of opportunity.
Ooh,
as he
I am
moves
not
away.
quite close enough for that.
So Shara, Umlal is grappled, so probably not. Well, why not? You can give it a try.
Do I get sneak
Carlos.
attack?
Can I- yeah,
damage
can I
with an
attack him?
opportunity attack?
Carlos, yes, you can attack. Do you get sneak attack damage from an attack of opportunity? I do not
Yes.
believe. Yes,
Yeah,
I
if-
do.
if
I
there's-
think
Someone's
you can
telling
do it
me
once
yes.
per turn.
I'm hearing the
Yeah, once per turn.
heavens are telling me yes. You
Yeah,
do.
once per turn.
Okay. I got a
Sneak attack's
22.
pretty good.
so
I
I'm
don't think that
assuming-
came.
Okay, so
Heaven and or Canada.
Shara, you got a something in the 20s, so you
22,
hit.
Yeah. So that is 11 points of damage that he cannot regenerate, plus
He can regenerate.
No, because of my rapier of wounding. Plus 17 sneak attack damage, which I think is also not something he can.
He doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Carlos, I believe, hit.
Yeah.
With a
With
26.
yeah, and not with a 16, right?
16 will miss.
Okay, so
Yeah. I think bad things are happening with your audio. And Umlal.
yeah,
I missed.
no idea what's going on.
Rolled a-
Oh, you missed.
Hey, live stream. I'm sorry to do this, but we're gonna have to go away because I can't keep doing this, and I think the software is what's killing my audio. So I'm gonna take off the live stream, and we
Take off
will.
the hosers.
I'll try to turn on the Zoom no map live stream at a different